Now, in case you are wondering, hey Vic, I have seen some videos, or maybe I've seen your videos that you have a vacuum cleaner. Yes, you do. You actually have a vacuum cleaner extension right here that you can use it like this, and there is a button right here that you can press, and you can basically vacuum your vehicle if you like, just like this. Good day everybody. Let me tell you this, after watching this video, you may want to buy a minivan over any other big SUVs like Dodge Durangos, Yukon Denali, Cadillac Escalade, or a Chevy Tahoe or Suburban, or even any other Jeep products, because let me tell you this, the functionality that you're going to get in this specific vehicle is going to blow your mind, and it's also going to convince you to have more kids or increase your family, because this is Chrysler Pacifica with the Pinnacle package right here. Start off with, you have the beautiful looking Chrysler key fob right here that has the nice remote starter, buttons to open up your side doors, the tailgate opener as well. And you have the beautiful looking grille at the front end. You have the gloss black grille. Black is the color. You have the LED lights at the front. You have the fog lamps down below. And you have the front end sensors along with the front facing camera down below as well, part of your 360, right? Now, some of you might be wondering what kind of a radar system looking functionality right here. That is for your adaptive cruise control, and make sure you know you're about to hit somebody while you're driving down the road. Now, it does look like a typical van, but when I get inside the vehicle, it's not gonna actually talk like a typical van, because all the functionality as I'm talking to you, right? Let's just talk about these aluminum brushed rims. As you can see, aluminum brushed rims, in terms of the facing on top, it's not really aluminum brushed. It is actually chromed up, which looks really cool. You have 245 50 R20 tires on top, and it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, which I'm going to get into in a second. You have the beautiful looking side profile here, keyless entry. You have the aluminum look underneath and all around the side of the pillars here too, tints on the side here too, and it just takes regular gas, which is awesome in this economy. Now, at the back of the vehicle, this is how it looks like. You do have a towing package too, and you have the backup sensors as well. Now, let's just get to the engine of the vehicle so we can start talking about what's actually powering this amazing vehicle, so I can show you what kind of a power it is pulling. Thank you so much for watching our video. Our plan is to hit 10,000 subscribers in next 1 month. I look forward to your support, and just so you know, if you want me to review any specific car for you, I'm always here for that. Just drop a comment below. Now, under the hood, you have this 3.6 Pentastar engine, which is hooked to the 9-speed transmission. That's going to put about 282 horsepower and 267 pound-feet of torque. Now, this is an all-wheel drive platform, 9-speed transmission. Now, there is another trim package comes in, the powertrain package comes in, where you can have a hybrid motor that's only going to be front-wheel drive, and the CVT transmission, just to provide you a little bit of a more fuel economy. But this, in my opinion, is just enough, because less electronics, less problems, and you still have the naturally aspirated engine, which is really cool. The weight of this vehicle is going to be less than 5,000 pounds. It's still going to be safe enough because it's an American vehicle, and it's still going to provide you the comfort of an American vehicle too. Now let's get inside so I can show it to you what's it's packing there. Let's just get inside the vehicle right here. As soon as you enter, you have the Pinnacle stamp right here on the door sill. That looks really cool. Now you have the beautiful looking brown leather seats with the white stitchings and white piping that are fully powered with the lumbar support. These seats are really, really plush and comfortable. And you might notice there is an Easter egg right here. Let me just break it to you. This is a place for your umbrella. You get this on driver's side as well as on the passenger side too. And I would like to also point out one more thing. You have the plush leather right here. You have the hard plastic right here. Just for a reference, just thought to mention it to you guys. Gives you a really nice feel of what you're driving. Now let's get inside the vehicle so I can show it to you what this vehicle is packing. Just like any other Pacifica from last few years, I must say about 4 or 5 years, the interior is going to be pretty much similar. You're not going to see a crazy amount of differences there, but your steering wheel is going to be slightly bit thicker. It is fully heated. Feels really good, just a nice grip overall. You have the digital dash right there too, and you have the plastic dash all over. In my opinion, if they would have done some leather dash trim all around, that would have looked a little bit better, but you know what, I'm gonna let them slide in this time. You have the big touchscreen that's going to have an Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and inbuilt navigation as well, if that's what you prefer. And you do have an inbuilt family camera too. For example, if your kids are sitting in the third or a second row, you can also point out each and every seat corner, and you can see exactly what's happening inside the vehicle, which is a really cool features. So you know exactly your kids are not really doing some funny stuff as sitting at the back of the vehicle here. Run nice vents all around the vehicle here. This is how you typically change the transmission gears in any of the Dodge or Chrysler product. Just grab the dial, press the brake, and shift it to drive, P and R, and L, obviously. You have the lane keep and assist buttons, the auto shut off, traction control, all that stuff is there. You still have a typical CD player here too that you can use the screens at the back, which I'm going to get into in a second. You have the power, wireless charging power here. You have the USB ports, the cup holders, plenty of space right here. And in case you need the DC port for your cigarette lighter or for your phone connectors, you can use that too. And you do have USB and USB-C as well. A lot of manufacturers are going away from the USB, but Chrysler still have this, which is pretty cool, right? Overall, a nice touch all around the vehicle. And if you'll press this button, you have a full panoramic sunroof, as you can see, so you can have all the sunlight in the world coming inside the vehicle. So overall, the feel of the material and the comfort of the material is really nice. I would like to give 9 out of 10 on that, because I spent some few hours with this vehicle, and the way it hugs you when you're sitting on the driver's seat is just immaculate. I can tell you that. Now let's get to the second row seating, because that's what's gonna really win your heart. Now, when you're gonna go to the second row seating, you can either press this button or you can just pull the handle, but I'm gonna show it to you by pressing the button. Press this out, it's gonna move your seats at the back. Now, you might be thinking, you know, there is a lot of cramp up happening, Vic. How do you even sit in this? You can actually press this button that's located at the side of the seat here. That's going to move your seat forward. That's going to make this seat accessible. Really, really nice. Now, this is how the whole setting is going to look like. You have the bucket seats in the middle. You have the bench seat at the back. I'm just going to move these seats back slightly bit. I just want to talk about a few things. You have extra storage right here. You can throw your kids' clothing right here. You can throw your dog or a cat right here. I'm just kidding. You can just throw some extra stuff in case you want to, right? And you can just close this up like this. Now, in case you're wondering, you know, hey, Vic, I have seen some videos, or maybe I've seen your videos that you have a vacuum cleaner. Yes, you do. You actually have a vacuum cleaner extension right here that you can use it like this. And there is a button right here that you can press, and you can basically vacuum your vehicle if you like, just like this, right? Pretty cool design. And it just goes all the way back like this, and you can press this button as well, right? Now, if you're wondering if there is any other extensions, you can just press this button. You do have more extensions right here too. And in case you wanted to have a brush in front of your vacuum, you can also have that as well, which is pretty neat. Not bad, eh? Now, enough of the cleaning. I'm sure when you're looking at a vehicle, you're not really thinking that you'll have to clean it. So let's just get to the point of the vehicle. I'm just going to move the seat back. Let's just get inside the vehicle here. These seats on the second row, they are heated, which is pretty nice. You have the air vents right on top. And you also have a coat hanger that's located right here. But of course, if you have a passenger, do not really open this one. And you also have some places where you can hang some stuff right here. And you have a plenty of space right here. I'm 6'2", I can sit comfortably. And in case I want some armrest, I can just extend it like this. And if I want to recline my seats, I can just do that easily. And if in case I want to take a nap. And if it's really, really cold outside, I can just press the button on the door to make sure my seats are warm enough. Now, here's a cherry on top. Let me just show it to you. For entertainment, you get these nice screens on both the sides right here. You can use your Fire TV, the Amazon Prime, the Netflix of the world as well. You can connect a Bluetooth audio as well for your headphones. You can run your demos in case. I'm just trying to show it to you. And these screens are really, really quick. They're not laggy at all. That's the best portion. You also get this remote along with this too, which is sitting in the trunk somewhere right now, that you can use to make sure you can navigate everything through the screen. You also have the aux port right here, the HDMI and the USB-C port as well, in case you want to connect to your phone. And in case you want to play a game, you can connect it right here. On the passenger side, there is a place right underneath on the other side where you can connect your PlayStation or the Xbox as well, in case you want to run any game, which is pretty cool. And in case you want to put your drinks, you have your cup holders here, the snack folder, and a place to put down your phone as well. So all in all, the vehicle is all family ready, and it's ready for fun for the highway trips, because this is Chrysler Pacifica that comes with a lot of functionality, as I mentioned it to you. Now, let me show you what you get in the third row seating, because that's where the real comfort lies, and you're not going to see that in any other North American or even Japanese vehicle in North America. Let's go there. So all you have to do is press this option right here. It's going to move your seat all the way. Right now, let's get to the third row seating right here. A lot of people complain the fact that, you know, the third row seating do not really get a lot of space. I'm just going to put these headrests back to the place here too, right? First of all, I'm not even reclined. My head is not really touching. I have the suede headliner and of course the lightning, all that kind of stuff here too, right? And even if I'll move the seat back here, it's not really gonna give me a tight scenario behind the seat. Now, in case I want to really recline my seats, all I have to do is just press this button right here, and I can recline my seat all the way, which is really cool. And if I'll do it on this side too, just for example, I want to show it to you. By the way, I have the USB ports, USB-C on both the sides. This is how everything is going to look like. I can literally recline right here on a road trip. Now, you want to know something funny? If you're a dad and you really want to stretch your legs, this is what you can also do. You can just sit in the middle row right here, put your leg on the armrest on the second row, and you can actually relax. This is what you can get, and this is awesome. Oh my God. Can we just delay this review so I can rest a little bit? I'm just kidding, let's just go to the third row seating so I can show it to you. I mean, behind the third row, how those seats can actually move and make more space for you in case you want more space for your luggage. Here we are at the back of the vehicle here. All you have to do is play with a couple of buttons, which I'm gonna get in a second here. Plenty of space here. You can throw a lot of baggages here, but in case you do not have more than 4 people traveling with you, all you have to do is just press this button right here. It's gonna move your seats all the way. You'll just have to just press it once. The seat's gonna go all the way, and it's gonna start moving the way you wanted it to move. Now, the beautiful people like you guys come in all shapes and colors and forms. I'm 6'2". I'm pretty sure I can't really fit in here without a discomfort, but if you're only like 5'5" or something, but you know what? You can throw a mattress right here. You can also sleep and camp in case you really, really wanted to do so, because look at this, all this space. That's what's for camping, right? All right, let's just go for a quick drive in our Chrysler Pacifica Pinnacle package here. I just want to quickly mention the fact that the vehicle is really, really quiet. The engine you can't really even hear while it's running, right? And the suspension feels really soft. You can see people while driving what exactly is happening. There's no crazy blind zones all around the vehicle, right? It gives you an overall good feel when you take this vehicle on the road or even on a highway as well, which I got a chance to do that early in the morning today, right? Feels really good. Nice turning radius, which is cool. And if you really want to step on the gas, it will actually go for you too, which is really cool, right? I'm just gonna try to drive around this lot here real quick, show it to you how it handles here. It's all-wheel drive, so if you're living in a place like Alberta, which I am from, right, you won't have to really worry about how the vehicle is going to handle in the snow. Now I have a question to ask all of you, right? What do you guys think about this vehicle here? Like, after watching this, do you still have the perception, the preconceived perception that a van has to be boring for you to buy it? Or what do you think? After all these crazy features that you actually get with this vehicle and the comfort, like I'm at a place where I actually want to get married now and want to have kids so they can actually travel in this vehicle. That's how convinced I am. And of course, me coming from a world where I see different cars every single day, bigger SUVs, I'm still convinced that this is still by far the best option. And just so you know, in Canada, you can buy one of these cars for 80 grand Canadian, which is really, really good as compared to some $100,000 cars that may not even have functionality, and they're not even gonna do the job as good as this vehicle. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you and your opinions, and if you ever got a chance to own one of these vehicles, we'll love to hear from you as well. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe on the way out and make sure your notification icon is on as well. Thank you so much. Take care.